You recently got your CDLs and you have a job now, you're making money and you're spending most of your time on the road. So there are certain expenses that you do not need. And I'm K.O.T. I go by the K.O.T. and I'm here to show you that $24,000, you can save $24,000 as a new truck driver over the road, living out of your truck. That's $24,000, $2,000 a month, $462 a week. Now, $462 a week is almost double the amount of money that a new driver can make. A new driver can make $700 to $1,000 a week, depending on what company is with, depending on how you're driving. You keep them tires turning, keeping that left door closed, and you just making the miles, putting the miles behind you. So what happens? Well, new drivers, this may be your first time driving, or it may not be. As a young driver, you may have worked retail, fast food, or whatever, making minimum wages or a little bit above. Now you, as a truck driver, you're making the most money that you ever made in your life. And you staying at home with your parents, and now you're out making that money, and you see this amount of money you make, so you want the freedom of having your own place. So you go out and you get your apartment. Your apartment is, or your living expenses is one of the biggest expenses that you have. So a one-bedroom apartment is going to cost you approximately $1,200 a month. So with that, you got utilities as well, and you want a fully furnished apartment. You don't want to be living in an apartment, So these expenses that you have, what it comes with an apartment, is the things that you will not have as an over-the-road truck driver, or the things that you don't need. Your second biggest expense is buying a vehicle. You purchase a brand new vehicle. The average new vehicle monthly cost of a vehicle is $700. Okay, with that, you have expenses as well. You have to have insurance, right? And you have maintenance that comes with that. You have fuel expenses that come with that as well. So you're spending all this money. You're in the rat race. You're trying to keep up with the Joneses. And that's the terminology that we use in my generation. Keeping up with the Joneses is you looking at your neighbors. You see what the things that your neighbor has. They got the new car. They got the nice clothes, the jewelry. They're taking vacations. They got a nice apartment. Most people won't tell you. Nobody would tell you that, yeah, I'm keeping up with the Joneses. But if you look at their lifestyle, that's what you see. You see that everyone is keeping up with the Joneses. So you don't want to increase your living expenses with your income. When you start making more money, you don't want that. You just don't want to do that. It's called living paycheck to paycheck, is what majority of people in America is doing. They're living paycheck to paycheck. They increase their expense, their lifestyle, to reflect the amount of money that they're making. So I'm here to encourage you that you don't want to do that. So what you want to do when you start making money, you want to pay yourself first. You go to the bank you go to your to HR, and you want to split your direct deposit. You have direct deposit going to your bank, but you want to pay yourself first. I call it Mr. Me bill. You paying your bills through your accounts, your account that you set up at your bank, checking account. But what I want you to do is I want you to split your direct deposit, and you want one going into a brokerage account, a self-directed brokerage account that you have control of yourself. The reason you want to do that is because in this brokerage account, you can have a high yield on your money that you deposit into that account. And you want your money automatically going into that account because you don't want to see it, just like how Uncle Sam take your money out for taxes. You don't see it, so it's automatically being done, and before you know it, you got a pile of money that's building up. And again, you want it to go into your brokerage account because you have access, you have control of that account. Yeah, you have another account. The banks have a high yield CDs, but you have to deposit a certain amount of money into that CD, and that money is fixed, and you can't touch that money like you can with a self-directed brokerage account. with that CD account, you have a term, 6 months to 12 months or whatever the bank allows. And so you have flexibility with your brokerage account. So that's what you want. You want split your direct deposit. You want to split your deposits up, or from your employer. Tell your employer at your HR you want direct deposit to two different accounts. Okay. Now your savings, you want to give that savings a purpose. And that purpose is the $24,000 that you're saving you have to have a purpose behind that. And that is to purchase a home. Now my plan of actions, I have 7 steps in my plan of actions, that series. And we are in step 5. Step 5 is the $24,000 savings plan. And that is your purpose, your plan, your purpose. Your purpose is in step 6 of plan of actions will be to purchase a home. So that is what this purpose is for. So $24,000 is what we want to concentrate on for saving. Now your first step, your first year of as a truck driver can set the stage for your next 5 to 10 years and beyond. So you want to stay disciplined, and you want to increase. You want to focus on controlling your spending and increasing your savings. And if you do that, $24,000 is not the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is to being financially free. So if you continue to diligently pursue these plans, then you will put yourself in a position where you will be financially free. So thank you for tuning in. I want you to continue to tune in to my channel. There should be a video popping up on the screen. So if you want to continue to learn more about how to be a successful truck driver, then I encourage you to click on my next video. And I thank you for tuning in. You like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. More power, much love to you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm out.